Hello, I'm photographer Randall M. Rueff. Today is Thursday, January the 12th, 2012 AD. And once again, I'm here to try to get Canon to send me some free stuff. So today, with that in mind, I'm going to go over some of the facts, some of the information, if you will, comparing my Digital Rebel XT with 580EX flash and Tamron 28 to 300mm lens to the Canon EOS-1DX, which is slated to be released in March of this year, which is about 2 months from now, give or take. So, let's begin. The 580EX flash. Great piece of technology. In fact, I remember the day I got this. I don't remember the let me rephrase that. I don't remember the day on the calendar, but I remember the day when I got it, as far as I remember going to the post office. I ordered it off of Amazon.com, and I remember going to the post office, picking up the package, and walking home. For some reason, I don't remember why I was walking, but I walked through the cornfield. I don't remember why I walked, to be honest. I don't if I had car problems, or I don't remember. Anyway, I remember having the package, the flash being in the package, and walking home. I remember I couldn't wait to get it home and start using it. So I was really excited when I got it. It has a little door on the side, which is very handy. Right now it doesn't have any batteries in it. It kind of push and pull down at the same time. It pops out. 4 AA batteries. Shows you how to put them in right there. It's got an infrared sensor, so you can focus in darkness or near total darkness, which is very nice. That's a great feature. I love this little thing right here. Is nice. Of course, you can turn it this way. Yeah, that goes all the way back. You go up, down, so it's a great flash. You got a lot of things on the back you can do with it. You can make it a slave or a master, which is kind of nice if you're using multiple flashes. This is the only one I have. In fact, all of my stuff, I would like to have a cord maybe so I can do some off flash stuff, but right now when I'm using it, I use it on the camera. So for that, and for the most applications, it's pretty good. Okay, next thing I want to talk about now, comparing this to the 1DX. You can use this on the 1DX, which really is no different. Okay, let's talk about the camera itself. The 1DX does not have an accessory battery compartment. The Digital Rebel XT, this one, I have a compartment on. The reason I like this, batteries slide out. There's 2 of them. And the reason I like that is I like to have more power. I like to have, knowing I can have as much reserve power. Even if I don't need it all, it's better to have too much than not enough. So I got the battery compartment. Plus, when you do vertical shots, you have control buttons here and here, and you have a dial here to change your settings. Very nice, okay? Now, in the 1DX, of course, it's all built into one unit. But with my Digital Rebel XT, it's an accessory grip. So I had to pay around $200. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I got that pretty soon after I got the camera. So I don't remember getting it as much as I do the fly. I remember putting it on because I was laying in bed when I did it. That's what I remember. Okay. Next thing to compare, of course, my I don't want to talk. The pop-up flash. Now the 1DX does not have a pop-up flash. This one does. I don't know why their professional lenses or professional cameras from Canon don't have this. Now I realize for professional photographers, you're either shooting without a flash, or you're shooting for something with a, if you do use a flash, you're using a big one like this. However, for the casual photograph, or the casual picture, if you will, having a little puppy flash, call it poppy, P-O-P-P-Y flash, is kind of nice. So I wish they did that. I mean, I understand why they don't, but I can also understand why they might do it, because having this is very convenient for something that's not really important. Super important, I mean. Just a casual photo. So that's the difference there. Let's see, next. Okay, the side outputs. They have a video out, a remote control, and a digital. Now, obviously, I never use a digital output because it's very slow. Even at 8 megapixels, it's very slow. What I do is take out the card over here, take out the compact flash card, and I got a card reader. As far as remote control, I don't have a remote control either. Video out's kind of nice. I've used that before, like Christmas time one year. I took a bunch of pictures, and we were able to put it on the Ned and Pam's TV. The pictures I took, so you know, and you can do a little slideshow and everything. It's really nice. And so I have used that once or twice. Not every day, obviously, not anywhere near it, but it is nice to have, and I have used it on more than one occasion. The EOS-1DX has that and a lot more, so it's better in that aspect. 28 to 300 millimeter lens from Tamron. It's not anywhere near as good as the Canon 28 to 300. However, this is a lot cheaper than the Canon EOS 28 to 300. This was I want to say around $250 for this lens. It goes from 28 to 300. For $250, it's a great lens. There's a lot of times it doesn't come in it doesn't focus quite as fast as I would like it, or as good as I would like it. Some pictures look good when you take them, but they don't turn out being in focus. So it's a little bit of a downside. It's not perfect as far as focus. I would love to have the Canon lens. But for general purpose, every day, it's really good. Overall, it's very good. Like I said, it's not as fast or as accurate as I'd like, but overall, it's pretty good. And like I said, this is the only lens I use with this camera. It's a general purpose, like I said, 28-300 for, unless you're shooting something real macro or something real far away. For most uses, it's pretty good. This lens would be compatible with the 1DX, but I would rather have the Canon 28-300 because it's a higher quality glass. It's got the fluoride in the glass, and so I would rather have that lens. Plus, being made by Canon, you know, the lens itself is sturdier, more robust. It probably, in fact, weighs more, but that's okay because it's sturdier. I would rather have a little bit more weight and be sturdy than a little less weight and be less sturdy. So, I would rather have a lens. Okay. Now, the compact flash card, the Canon has two. The Canon 1DX has two. I've just got one here. My digital robot, you just push the button, pops right out. This is an 8 GB card. I have had this card. This was like $30, $40. I bought it off of Amazon.com, I think, for $30 or $40. And I had this card. This is the only card I've got. It's 8 gigabytes. It's 133 times. Made by Kingston Technology. It's called an Elite Pro. And this has never failed me. This card is awesome. I can't say enough about this card. I mean, I've had there's been a time or two when the camera overheats and it stops, or has had a problem, and basically all you have to do is turn it off, let it sit for about 2 seconds, turn it back on, and it comes back on. But this card, I've never had a single issue with this card. It's plastic and metal. It's lightweight. It fits in good. I mean, this is high technology right here, people. I mean, this is technology too, but high technology. But this is, Kingston knows what they're doing. It's fast and reliable. And the card I had before this was so slow, it was actually a disk drive, which tells you how old it was. But this is a microchip inside, obviously, and it's very good, and I highly recommend it. You just pop it in, shut the door, a little red light comes on, and then when you turn it on, it comes on again, turn it off. But that's great. The difference between this is, like I said, this one has one slot for one. The 1DX has a slot for two, so there's a little bit of a difference there. You can hold more. Two would be better than one, obviously, because you can do dual redundancy, or you can just have more capacity. It's however you want to set it up. I would set it up for more capacity. This is a great camera. It's not, okay, let's talk about what it's not. The 1DX is going to be 18.1. This is 8 megapixels. So obviously the 1DX is going to be a bigger file size and higher resolution. The 1DS Mark III is 21, which is what I would really like. Actually, what I would really like is if they were to release the 5D Mark III, or the 1DS Mark IV, or the 1D XS, whatever they're going to call it, the professional body with the highest resolution that they're going to have. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Okay. Now, the one thing I like about this that the professionals don't have is these buttons right here. The professional cameras have a little scrolling where you roll it either that way or that way. This I like because you can go up and down. I'll turn it on here. To me, it makes more sense when you're in the menu here to go up and down, because that's what you do. You go up and down, hit your set button, you know, whatever you want to do. And you're going up and down, and occasionally, when you get up to the top here, you go left to right. You don't roll. You go up and down, left to right. So to me, that up and down, left to right is a lot better than the roll. Although there are some new features in the 1DX that, with setting your balance, both audio and video, where the roll might come in handy. But overall, I like the up and down, left to right. It's got a bright light for the you have to have some information. Okay, that's good information. Okay, yeah, a light for your thing here. You can set the timer, single shot, multi-shot. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You guys don't, if you have any idea, use these kind of some of the features that are really nice. I mean, it's a nice setup. You got a nice screen. I wish the screen was bigger, but that's, it's not no big deal. The 1DX screen is obviously bigger than this. This is like a 2.1, I think, or 1.9. I'll be honest, I don't remember, but it's approximately 2 inches. I think it's 1.9. I think it might be 2 inches. I don't remember. But anyway, the 1D XS, or the 1D, I wish there was a 1D XS. The 1D X has a larger screen, as does the 1DS Mark III. That's really all I can say about all. I mean, there's a lot I can go into in the menu controls. There's a lot, obviously, with the 1DX, you're going to have a lot more menu options and settings. But this has got a lot of nice settings. It's simple. It's relatively easy. I mean, changing your shutter speed or in the manual modes and changing your aperture is real easy. With a push of a few buttons, if you know what you're doing, it's not that hard. So that's, once you read the manual, boom, you're there. But I really like this camera. Like I said, the only really downside to it is it's not as fast or as high resolution. Especially the high resolution is what I'm after. So, and maybe a better lens, of course, which makes the output even better. So, this is my attempt, another attempt to get Canon to give me some free stuff. And ideally, that would be the 1DS Mark IV, or the 1D XS, whatever you're going to call it when it comes out. A 28-300mm lens, a new speedlight flash that's the fastest, better. Some compact, high capacity, high speed compact flash cards. Maybe a case wouldn't hurt. And it also wouldn't hurt if you threw in some of the newest Adobe Photoshop for Mac. That would be nice too. But anyway, that's another video. But so that's the digital Rebel XT compared to the EOS-1DX based on what we know so far. Again, when it comes out, there may be some spec changes, but until then, I'm Randall M saying thanks for watching. Have a good day. May God bless you, and as always, keep shooting.